Hey guys, I had recorded this video already, but realized that it was way too long and I reduced it from 45 minutes to 24. I was just like, I'm gonna refilm this because no way in heck that I'm posting 24 minutes of me ranting about it part 2, okay? Because no, that wasn't gonna happen. I realized that I ended up explaining the movie, like the entire movie, and I reacted along the way. So I guess that was kind of my reaction slash review type of thing. But then at the same time, I was like, wait, if I'm reviewing this, people already have seen this movie. At the beginning, I say spoiler alert, you know. So I don't know why I did that. So I'm remaking this video. So let's hope this one goes better. Okay, so like I said, my review is going to be on It Chapter 2, and I hope you guys like it. I don't know, I've heard a lot of opinions about this movie, and a lot of them have actually been bad, but I actually really liked it. It was really funny to me. If you haven't seen it, do not go and expect a horror movie. Like, I'm pretty sure you guys have seen the first one, so it was funny. Do not expect horror from this movie. It's not scary. It's hilarious. I thought it was good. So I guess that's just me, because I've seen many posts that make fun of the fact that they take too long rehashing the past and all of this stuff, but I thought it was fine. So starting now, I'm probably going to spoil stuff as I go. So do not watch if you haven't seen it. Okay? I'll wait 2 seconds so you can just get out of here. Okay, so I am left with questions, and I am left with so many reactions, because why did Eddie have to die? I'm pretty sure that's one of the first things that a lot of people reacted to after they left the theater, because I know it's something I did. I was like, dude, why? He was so brave. Of course, the brave ones always have to die, especially if they like were wimps at first, but still. He saved his friend. All he had to really do is not face away from freaking Pennywise. Like, you know this is a killer clown. Why put your back to him? Wait, it's just, I hated that. Anyways, a question that I have is Richie gay? I know I am not the only one questioning this, and if I'm the only one questioning this, did I miss it? Did I miss if he is or isn't gay? Because the way I saw it, when they showed the scene when he was with the little boy in the arcade playing, and they kind of had that little moment, I assumed he liked him. Especially when the boy got all defensive as soon as Bowers showed up. So, is it just me? And then, like, the scene that they show right after is him carving his letter, and then, you know, the plus sign with, we didn't know what letter because they didn't show us. They just clearly showed that he was carving his letters, the initials. So I automatically assumed it was the boys. But then at the end, when they're like showing all their goodbyes and everything, older Richie is carving. The E was already carved there, but he was defining the E. Is he in love with Eddie? And if he's not, then guys, you guys put the scenes in the wrong order, because it confused the heck out of me. Especially when Pennywise kept saying, I know your dirty little secret and nobody else does. Why don't you tell them, and blah, blah, blah. He was being a jerk. I assumed that it was the fact that he was gay. But then I come to think of it, I'm like, wait, well, why would his friends, like, why is he afraid to tell his friends? Yes, a lot of people are afraid of coming out, but I don't see where the Losers Club would find anything wrong with it. You know what I mean? But I didn't read the book, so I don't know. And if I missed that secret that was revealed, that Pennywise kept saying, I know your secret, did I miss it getting revealed? Because I really do not remember, or I didn't notice. And I was paying attention. If I did miss it, obviously I wasn't paying attention that well, or I was caught up in something else. I don't know. Then Mike. If it weren't for him, Stanley wouldn't be dead. Eddie wouldn't be dead. When I was watching it, my sister was sitting next to me and she was like, "Aw, qué romántico es Pennywise." Meaning, "Aw, how romantic. Aw, Pennywise is so romantic." And I looked at her and I was like, "What the heck?" And she's like, "Well, if it wasn't for Pennywise, Bev and Ben would not have been together. And Bev would not have figured out that Ben was the one who wrote the freaking poem." I was like, "You right. You totally right." So that was hilarious. A lot of the effects that they had this movie was kind of like, are you serious type of thing, but at the same time I really enjoyed it because all the horror parts did look very cartoonish, except the parts where Pennywise ate the kids and bit the chunk off the guy in the like first 10 minutes of the movie. So, now those were like, I was like, ew. Ew. But other than that, like the old lady with the boobs sagging down to her freaking knees, when younger Billy was holding the gun to older Billy, that was a really endearing like little part of the movie. But I was also like, okay. What was another part that I thought was very cartoonish? Not cartoonish, but not horror movie like. Oh, the leper. Like I always found that even in the first movie to be funny. It's gross, but it's funny. Like their stories after Derry. I didn't think Richie was gonna become a like professional comedian. I did not think that Bev and Eddie would marry someone exactly like their parents. Ugh. And then Ben, I was like, boy, what happened to you? I really don't know what it was that he did for a living, but I just know he wore a suit, probably for some professional company. He grew up to be so beautiful. Gorgeous. I think in a way they did rehash on the past a lot, but at the same time, if you're one of those people that got dragged to go see It 2 but never seen the first one, which I did to my brother, you kind of don't need to watch the first one to watch this one. Because they do rehash on the past, but they show how it relates to today. If that makes sense. Like, to today in the movie. I honestly think if they would have taken those parts out, the movie would not have made as much sense as it did. You know what I mean? Again, that's just me. A lot of people did not like that. And I actually have a friend who did not like the movie. And I was like, we're not friends anymore. I'm just kidding. You know, if she went in there expecting a horror movie, she wasn't gonna get it. It just wasn't gonna happen. Like, even my mom, who's terrified of every single horror movie, even if it's like, I'm trying to think of a not super scary horror movie that a lot of people think is not super scary. But I can't. Because I watch Insidious and she gets scared of that, and I know some people get scared of it. And my point is, she laughed throughout the whole movie and she did not jump once. So, I'm just saying. I definitely give this movie a 4 out of 5. I don't give it the last point because I did want a little bit more horror, but the funny kind of made up for it. So that's literally the only reason why I do not give it a 5 out of 5. But hey, a 4 out of 5 is not bad. Oh, Stephen King really pulled a Stan Lee. I was like, hey, what the heck? And I kind of looked at my sister and my mom and they're like, what? They didn't know what he looked like. And I came out, I was like, you guys really don't know what Stephen King looks like? for sure cried when they read Stanley's letter. It broke my heart because if Eddie was able to overcome his fear, why couldn't they make Stanley overcome his fear? You know, like, it was just wrong. And if that's written in the book, wow, Steven, wow. I know that the letter did give, like, the group motivation to actually take Pennywise down, but I mean, at the beginning it didn't. They were just like, look, Stanley's dead, we're not gonna do this, then we're all gonna die, and blah 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 blah, just little excuses. I was annoyed with that. In my head, you're gonna really let all these kids die when you know you can do something to stop him? The heck? I was really mad at the fact that Mike did not tell us that everybody died when they got rid of the being in the tribe, you know? Because they all could have freaking died. Everything that they did would have been for nothing. What the heck? The ending. When they killed Pennywise. Please tell me I am not the only one who was dying when he got turned into a little baby. He was a baby with a giant head. I can't believe. See, I assumed it was gonna be the same as the first movie and him go into the well and just dissolve and everything else dissolve with it. I kind of did see Pennywise's lair basically crumble down, but the baby, I did not see that one coming. And it was hilarious because I did not hear what Pennywise said, but I heard what my sister said. And she started heck laughing and I was like, what? And she's like, he said what I thought he was gonna say. And I was like, what did he say? Because I was paying attention to her, so I didn't hear what he said. And she was like, you're all grown up. I was like, what? Is your goal to terrorize people and then like help them grow up? You're giving us mixed signals, Pennywise. And then when, I think it was Bill, took out his heart and he had his little hands on him, I was like, oh. I was like, oh my god, that is, I can't believe they did that. I really can't. And then they crushed his little heart and he just, damn, y'all did that to a baby. I can't even keep my face straight for that. But yeah, that ending was hilarious, and I'm so happy that Bev and Ben ended up together. But at the same time, throughout that whole time that they knew each other when they were younger, you're gonna tell me that Bev did not develop feelings for Bill? She was just in love with him because of the damn poem? How does that work? To just then find out that Ben is the one who wrote it, and boom, I'm in love with you. I was just like, okay, Bev. Okay, I guess. I found it crazy that they actually showed us like Pennywise eating the children or biting into the children. The first movie, I was... You weren't that gory. So I did not expect goriness for this movie, and they showed it, and I just, ew, 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 ew. I hate goriness. But yeah, that's really all I can think of. I am now getting busy with school. I should technically be reading right now, but like that's not gonna happen because I have been watching, I don't know if you guys have watched or at least seen the show, the advertisement for the show Elite. It's a Spanish show, like Spain Spanish. That is probably what I'm going to review next because I have not been reading so much as watching shows or movies, because whenever I do have my free time, I do end up watching a show because I want my mind to like just push. And As for 13 Reasons Why, I know people are probably going to expect that. Whoever actually watches my videos. So I know I've been expecting to do a review on it ever since it came out. Yeah, but those two videos will be coming up soon. Again, sorry for not posting last week. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys have a wonderful week, and like and subscribe please. Bye. You know what I mean? Jelly bean. Someone's coming to the house later. Not later. Like in maybe 40 to an hour. So I'm just hoping I finish this video before then. You know, my opinions do not matter to people. I mean, I don't know why I'm doing this video. This channel. But I am. And it's just, it's happening. I'm having fun doing it. So whatever.